guys, today we are going to be doing a bit of a swatch party video, which is something I don't do very often, but I thought that what better time to do a swatch party video than when I have a bunch of beautiful highlighters and sparkly things in front of me, because I can't really try all of these and swatch them all on my face because, I mean, look at these. You can't really do that with highlighters because I'd have to take my foundation off like 400 times. So this is what we have to work with. These are the new highlighters by Bitter Lace Beauty. These 6 here was their Valentine's collection, and they also so kindly sent me a bunch of other things here. Now I did make an order, and I think I ordered these two along with probably that shadow right there. So I ordered 3 things and they basically sent me the rest. So I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, you guys. I mean, I'm a little bit overwhelmed if I'm being honest, because these are not cheap. Like, these are quite expensive. Most of these pans, I would say like on average, they cost $20 per pan. So this is a lot of product, it's a lot of money, so I'm very appreciative of, you know, the gesture of sending me all of these products because they look so beautiful and I cannot wait to show you guys these. These 3 on the bottom here I had beforehand and I absolutely love them. They're a little bit too intense for me to wear on like a daily basis, but I could definitely get used to that, so I'm gonna have to play around with a lot of these so I can give you like a good, accurate representation of what they look like on the face, but I just want to go ahead and swatch them. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's just start off with the bundle here that was for the Valentine's Day. So they also sent me this beautiful palette here that I could put my little highlighters in, and I just think that this is so cute. So they do have a discount. If you buy all of the 6 in the bundle, you can get the whole bundle for $100. That's not including the palette. The palette you need to buy separately, or you can just use a big magnetic palette like I have here. This one is from Adept Cosmetics, and I absolutely love it. It can fit a lot of shadows in here. They also sent me, let me show you this. They actually sent me this one as well. This is just a larger magnetic palette that can fit more highlighters or more large pans. So these are 44mm pans if you're wondering just like how big they are. But let's go ahead and swatch this palette because I haven't even touched this. Like, these are untouched. They still have the prints in them. I will say my first impression with these is that they smell delicious. Like, they smell like candy. And a lot of these products are scented, so if that is something that is annoying to you, you probably wouldn't like a lot of these because most of these products do have quite a strong scent to them. They don't all smell the same, but they have some sort of a scent. So I just want to go ahead and mention that. So I guess we're going to just go ahead and swatch them the way they are here. I don't want to take them out of the pan and like make a mess, so I will have the names up on the screen. So let's go ahead and start with this one. It feels very soft and smooth. It makes me so sad to like ruin the pattern and the print on this, but oh, that looks so beautiful. So of course I am going to make sure I get, you know, really good lighting and show the swatches in different lighting so you can see what they all look like. But this is the first one here. That is absolutely beautiful. It's got a bit of a blue shift to it, which I couldn't really see too much of in the pan. And it definitely has like a transparent base, which makes for really good highlighters. Like, that's what you want in a highlighter. You don't want a highlighter to have an eyeshadow formula, if that makes sense, because then it's just going to look like a streak on your face when you're looking straight ahead. With highlighters, you want them to really only show when you're turning your head to the side. So let's go ahead and swatch this other one. This looks to be a bit of a purple to gold duochrome if I had to. Wow, that is absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is so pretty. Oh, look at that shift. So I feel like with all of these, they look extremely intimidating in the pan because of like the weird colors. But I really feel like all of these are gonna be, you know, usable on the face if you just go in kind of light-handed. I mean, this is very blue. I don't know how well that's going to work as a highlighter, but these are going to be beautiful inner corner shades. They are all also eye safe, and this is a cruelty-free and vegan brand. So let's go ahead and try this kind of pink peachy one. This is the one that I'm probably the most excited about because I feel like this could be a bit of a blush topper as well. And that is just so beautiful. Wow. I mean, all of these are just, oh, they're so pretty. It's like pastel, shimmery, glittery, heavenly. Oh, look at that. They're so pretty. Now let's go ahead and do the next 2. I had to wash off my fingers so that they were clean. This one looks so stunning too. I know, I'm just going to be drooling this whole video and I apologize in advance, but just look at that. That's so pretty. Like, would I wear that as a highlighter on my face? I'm not really sure, but I could definitely see myself using this as an inner corner highlight, or even like an eyeshadow topper, even though toppers aren't really my thing. But just look how wet looking and shiny all of these look. They're stunning. Let's do the last one. This one I definitely think could be used as a face highlighter. This has a bit of a pink to green shift. That is one of the most unique, I think, color combinations for highlighter that I've ever seen. Oh, that is so pretty too. I really think that I could use this as a face highlighter. I'm gonna have to play around with these. I'm gonna make sure that I do my highlighter on camera moving forward so that you guys can, you know, see me apply these in videos. But look at that. That is quite the collection of highlighters, if I can say so myself. I am kind of blown away. I mean, I knew they would be nice because I know I like their highlighting formula, but oh my goodness, those are beautiful. Okay, so let's move into my large palette now. As you can see, some of these are eyeshadows. Even though they say they are in highlighting pans, they're not actually called eyeshadows, which I find kind of weird, but like obviously they're eyeshadows because no one's gonna be able to wear like a black highlighter, you know? So I think we're gonna go ahead and swatch like the actual highlighters first. So maybe I'll start on the bottom here with the ones that I already own that I know that I love, so I can show you those as well. So let's start with this one. This one has a bit of a blue shift. So all of these are like white with some kind of a colored shift to them. And like I said, they are absolutely stunning. I'm gonna make sure you can see everything when I'm in frame here. So I'm gonna try to make sure I have room for a lot of these on my arm now. Oh, but just, can you see how wet looking that is? It's almost like glass. Like, it's so unique. Oh, it's so beautiful. Let's go ahead and do this one. This one has like a yellow shift to it. This one reminds me a little bit of one of the Kaleidos highlighters, but it's still like different enough because it's got that shift and it's not as glittery as the Kaleidos ones, but they're just a different formula. And I just think that they are so unique, and I don't really have any other formulas like this in my collection. So let's do this one. This one is like the rainbow highlighter, so I'm kind of just like swirling all of the colors together here, and you can see it's got a bit of a blue lilac. It's got so many different colors in it. Like on camera, like these all look just white. I feel like I'm gonna be able to capture their shifts in these if I do them in different lighting like I just did with the other ones, because it's tough to really get it to show up when I'm like showing you straight on to the camera. But let's go ahead and try some of these other ones that I have not yet swatched, because I haven't touched any of these. I was waiting to do this video, and now I'm just so excited because I'm like a little kid, you know? It's like I just want to get in here, I want to touch them, I want to feel them, I want to smell them, I want to swatch them. So let's start on this row here. This is, it has to be an eyeshadow. Ooh, maybe not, because that is actually quite sheer. I'm sad though because the spider web is like basically gone after touching it one time, but oh well. I mean, I am the kind of person who like to use my makeup, so I don't really care if I ruin the imprints on things because it just means that I've used them. So that is stunning. That reminds me a lot of one of the Kaleidos highlighters, honestly. Like the green one. Oh, that is so cool. Let's go ahead and do this rainbow one. This is one that I don't really want to be swirling into just because of like the whole rainbow imprint in this, but I guess we're just gonna go ahead and do it anyway. See, now it's gonna just all get dirty, which is really sad because that was so pretty to look at. This actually looks so much lighter than I would have expected, because in the pan here there's so much blue, but on my finger this just looks like a nice highlighting color. I'm not really sure what I would say that looks like. It's almost got a bit of a pink shift to it. Like you can almost see all of the colors even though I swirl them together. Like that is so weird. This one is one that I'm probably the most excited about. I smelled it and it smells like confetti, and the name of it is Fetty. So just thought that was so cute. It's got little sprinkles in it. Let's go ahead and swatch this. Those two actually look very similar, but I can see why, because it's the same colors that are in the pan, but they're just like differently organized, not organized, but splattered around, you know? So let's go ahead and give this a swatch too. So this one is a little bit lighter than the one that I just swatched, but they both look pretty similar in tone. Now let's do this one. This one definitely has more blue to it. I can definitely tell that. Yeah, that's a very, very blue highlighter. So let's see. Oh, that is so pretty too. My pinky is not the best at swatching, but all of these are just, they're so beautiful. So you can see that the top 4 here are definitely a different formula than the first 3. Like, these are super intense. These have a different name than these here. I forget what they're called, but I think some of these are, maybe not all of them. I know one of these is $22 and the others are $20. So that's probably why they're a different formula, because they're, you know, more expensive. But oh my god, like all of these just, this arm makes me so happy. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to switch these two, and then we can do all the dark, we can do all the dark ones at once, because I feel like this one is starting to lean too dark to be an actual highlighter, but these 3 I could probably use as a highlighter. So let's go ahead and do this one. This one was from, I think, their Halloween collection or something like that. It's like blood splatters. So these 2 were like in the same collection. Not sure what I would ever do with a red highlighter though. It could probably make for a really nice blush, but let's go ahead and swatch this. This is another one that I don't want to touch it. I don't want to ruin it, but let's just do it. I feel like this is going to make for a beautiful kind of champagne color. Wow, that is stunning. Oh my. Wow, that is such an interesting color. I do think that would be too dark for me to be a highlighter, but oh my god, would that be a good blush topper? That is so pretty. That would be a beautiful eyeshadow as well. Let's do this one. This is definitely going to be a nice highlighter because this is just a very light lavender. Okay, so this one is a little bit more on the chalky side. I don't feel like that one is as smooth as some of these other ones. It's also not as shiny, so I don't know if I love that one as much as some of these other ones, but the color of that is beautiful though. So let's do the green one. These are the same formula, so I'm expecting this to be kind of the same. Okay, so this one does look a little bit more intense. Let's go ahead and give this a swatch. Yeah, that one seems to be a little bit smoother than the lilac one. Oh, I am so excited to put some of these on my face and just actually try them out as highlighters. Oh, just look at this arm. Doesn't that just make you happy? If this doesn't make you happy, why are you watching this video? What are you doing here? I'm gonna go ahead and show you the close-ups of these, watch my arm, and then we can get into swatching the darker ones, as well as I also want to show you these. These are the liquid highlighters. I have swatched these already because I could, because it's not like I was ruining the pan or anything. So I'm gonna show you the close-ups, I'm gonna clean myself up, and then we can get into doing the other arm. Now let's get into swatching some of these darker eyeshadows here, because I'm very interested to see how these are going to swatch, if they're going to be more of like a sheer highlighting formula or if they're going to be a more opaque kind of shimmery foiled eyeshadow. So we will see. So I guess I will start by swatching. I guess we'll just do it in the order that we were doing the highlighters because it just makes more sense. So getting a bit more zoomed in, we're gonna start off by swatching the red here and see what this one looks like. This feels like a satin eyeshadow, if I can say so myself. So it's definitely more of like a darker red. It doesn't look super metallic, but we'll see how this looks. Yeah, it's definitely not a super metallic kind of formula. It definitely feels more like a satin shadow, but it's got a bit of a black base, it looks like. So I feel like on top of a black base, this would probably pop like a lot and it would probably be really beautiful. I think that maybe it could be used as a blush, but I don't think I would risk it given that it does have a bit of a black base. I think that's just going to look a bit weird. So I'm not sure like how I would use this shadow. I would definitely just use it as like a smoky eye kind of shadow all over the lid probably. but that is beautiful still. So let's go ahead and swatch the one next to it. This feels more like a highlighting formula, so we'll see how that is going to be. I feel like it's going to be a little bit too dark to be an actual highlighter for my skin tone, but maybe on someone who's a bit darker than me. That is beautiful too. I feel like both of these are more meant to be eyeshadows, if I'm being honest. Like this definitely has a bit of like a black base as well, or maybe not a black base, but it looks very dark. I'm not sure if that is coming across on camera, but I feel like it looks darker swatched out than it does in the pan here. But that's really, really pretty. Now, these are the ones that I'm the most interested in swatching. I think it was this one that I bought, and then they sent me 3 other ones as well as this one, which has like 2 shadows in it, which is really interesting. So let's go ahead and give this a swatch. This feels very much like a metallic eyeshadow, so it's got a little bit of glitter in it. Let's see how this swatches. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, I feel like foiling this is going to be so cute. It's got like different kinds of glitters and sparkles in it. I feel like this is what I wanted the shadow in the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette to be. Like I really feel like this is going to be a black shadow with glitter in it that's actually going to stay on your eyes, but I could be wrong since I haven't tried it, but that's like the impression I get at least. Moving on to this one, it also feels like the same formula. Oh, that is beautiful. It's almost like black with a bronze glitter through it. Man, that is so unique. That is such a cool shadow. Now let's do the last 3 here, or should I say 4 since there's 2 in the last one. Maybe I feel like this green might look similar to the green in this shadow, but we'll find out. So let's swatch this one. I feel like this is going to be really, wow, that looks so much darker too. Like all of these shadows has a bit of a dark base to it. Yeah, that definitely has a black base to it. That is such a cool shadow. I love shadows that has a black base to it. I don't think they're for everyone, but I just think that they are so much fun. Oh, look at that. Let's do this one too. This is a purple. Yeah, so that also has a black base and it's got a purple shift to it. That is so fun. Oh, I just love it. Let's swatch a little bit of the green in the shadow, and then I'll use my pinky to do the purple part, I guess. This would be a lot easier with a brush, let me tell you. Okay, so I did get a little bit of the green on my finger. I'm gonna try that again, hang on. So it's very hard to just get in here with my finger. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot easier with a brush, but let's first swatch the green. Okay, so it's not exactly the same as the other green. This one is a little bit of a lighter green shift to it, whereas the other one I felt like had a bit of a darker green shift. Let's try to do the purple. I can't promise that that's going to be perfect because it's just very hard to get in here with my pinky. Again, it's got a black base with a purple shift. Oh, those are just so Halloween, like, come on. Oh man, I love these. These are so fun. Okay, let's switch our focus to these beautiful, kind of very cool highlighters. Kind of very cool. What kind of grammar is that? Anyway, these are just so, so cute. I mean, I love anything that has to do with skulls. I don't know what it is, but it's just so appealing to me. So I'm going to show you the swatches of these. These are quite expensive. They are $32 each, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 32, it could be 33, but I'm going to take these little stickers here off, and then wait, is that the name of them? Crap, now I totally forgot which one was what. So I think that, yeah, now I'm kind of screwed because I don't know the names of these, but if I can figure it out because of the caps, because they're different, I will let you know which one is called what. So we have Lucid and Dazzle. I'm not really sure which one is which. I will figure it out and I will put it on the screen so you can see, but let's start off by swatching. Let's do this one first. So this one, it opens like this. And it's got like a little dropper thing here, so you press on and then the product will come out. So you don't need a lot of this at all. I'm gonna do like half of my hand in this color. Man, that is probably going to be a lot. So let's go ahead and just spread this out, and you will see just how far this goes, because it's intense. But oh my goodness, is it beautiful. Like, look at that. Let's go ahead and open this one as well here. Again, this also has a dropper on it, so we're just gonna put a lot of this on here, and we're gonna see how different they really are. I'm just gonna take a different finger. So this one is definitely way more blue based and purple based than the first one, but the first one still had a bit of blue in it. I would say this is more of a white blue, and this is more of a lavender blue, but they are both stunning. Oh, aren't these just so pretty? So that's gonna be it for me swatching all of these beautiful highlighters. Again, I just want to say thank you so much to Bitterlace Beauty for sending all of these my way. I am literally so excited to put all of these on my face and just have fun with them and test them out. And of course, I will show all you guys as well. So let me know which ones were your favorites. Have you tried anything from the brand? Does this make you intrigued and make you want to try anything from them? Because I mean, I am looking at these up close here and they are just mind-blowing. Honestly, I'm telling you. If you're gonna pick up anything though, I would probably say get one of the new highlighters from the new Valentine's bundle, because these are so unique and I feel like they are quite wearable, even though they are kind of crazy colored. Also, some of the ones that I swatched here first that I had already in my collection, these are stunning as well, and I also feel like those are like more of the wearable colors, if you will. So that would be like where I would start with these. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching as always. If you want to see some similar videos, I will pop a few up on the screen, and if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!